In today's video, we're going to talk about which one of these two business models is better, dropshipping or print on demand. So first off, if you don't know what dropshipping is, let me explain it to you really quickly. Dropshipping is an online business model where you create a website and you sell products. The difference between dropshipping and other online businesses is that with dropshipping, you don't actually have to have the product in stock. So when a customer places an order on your website, you then place an order with your supplier and they will ship the product directly to your customer. So you never actually see the product or hold the product. It's shipped directly from your supplier to your customer. Now, if you don't know what print on demand is, this is also an online business model where you create a website and you sell products, specifically custom products. With print on demand, when a customer places an order on your website, you send that order over to the print on demand company, and they are responsible for printing the product and shipping it to your customer. Some popular print on demand companies are Printful and Printify, and with these companies, you can sell t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, phone cases, wall art, and the list goes on. Now that we have a basic understanding of each business model, let's get into the video. First off, I want to say that both of these business models are great and there is no clear winner. However, there are certain aspects where one business model shines over the other. So first, let's compare the startup costs. For drop shipping, you will have slightly higher startup costs because you need to invest in a domain name. And you also need to pay for a web hosting service. With print on demand, there is no monthly cost associated with it. You only have to pay when you make a sale. Next up, let's compare the profit margins. With dropshipping, you typically have higher profit margins because you don't have to pay for printing costs. With print on demand, your profit margin is determined by how much you charge minus the cost that the print on demand company charges you. Another thing to consider is the shipping times. With drop shipping, the shipping times are typically longer because the product has to be shipped from your supplier to your customer. With print on demand, the shipping times are much faster because the print on demand company usually has warehouses all around the world. So they will be able to fulfill the order from a warehouse that is close by. When it comes to branding, print on demand makes it easier for you to build a brand because you have more control over the product. With drop shipping, it is harder to build a brand because you are simply selling a product that many other people are also selling. This is why I always recommend that people who want to start drop shipping should try to find a way to add their own unique twist to the product. For example, maybe you can bundle a few products together and sell them as a package deal. That way you're not simply selling the same product that everyone else is selling. Next up, let's talk about the competition. With dropshipping, the competition is extremely high because it's very easy to start a dropshipping store. With print on demand, the competition is much lower because you have to actually create a design before you can list the product in your store. This means that you don't have to worry about someone simply copying what you're doing, like they could with dropshipping. And finally, let's talk about the learning curve. For drop shipping, I would say that it is a little bit easier to learn compared to print on demand because you don't have to learn how to design. With print on demand, you have to learn how to use a design software. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to be an expert designer, but you should at least have some basic knowledge of how to use a design software. Otherwise, you will be spending a lot of time trying to figure things out, and this will slow you down. So in conclusion, I would say that if you're really looking for a business model with lower startup costs and higher profit margins, then you should go with dropshipping. If you're looking for a business model that is more passive, you have more control over the product, and there is less competition, then you should go with print on demand. Now, regardless of which business model you choose, you should know that success doesn't come overnight. It takes time, effort, and dedication to build a successful online business. Don't expect to get rich quick because that's simply not the case. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to help you out. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button because it really helps out a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.